India is hosting the 2023 ICC Men's Cricket World Cup, and while excitement levels of cricket fans holds no bounds, hopes are high that our men in blue manage to keep the cup at home. A major sporting event like the Cricket World Cup is an opportunity to score not just for players but also for several sectors and stocks for the host country. Many market and industry experts are seeing the World Cup as a big opportunity for companies in the food and beverage, hospitality and travel sectors that stand to benefit. So let's dive into some of those sectors and stocks that stand to gain due to the upcoming World Cup. But also don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the Moneycontrol YouTube channel for more such content. Even as we gear up for the World Cup, let's rewind a little. India recently hosted another mega event, the G20 Summit. During that time too, hospitality stocks along with QSR or quick service restaurant segments got a big boost. Increased tourism and the influx of cricket fans from around the world can act as a major impetus to the hospitality sector, including hotels, restaurants, travel companies and the likes. Stocks of companies like Indian Hotels Company Limited or IHCL, Lemon Tree Hotels are likely to see higher demand in the upcoming quarter. In fact, Ahmedabad's hotel business has surged as much as 1,704% according to data released by travel platform Agoda. The Narendra Modi Stadium in Ahmedabad, which will host about 5 games including that much anticipated India-Pakistan clash on October 15, that because of which hotel tariffs have really skyrocketed. Room rents that were otherwise priced at just 10,000 rupees per night are jumping multi-folds to over 1.5 lakh rupees per night at a 5-star property. Searches for accommodation in host cities like that of Dharamshala is up by 347%, Lucknow at 225%, Hyderabad at 199%.
World Cup has come to India after a gap of about 11 years odd. So you will see room rates jack up quite a bit. In fact, if I talk about Chalet in the last quarter, their ARR was about 10,000 odd. And if I talk about Lemon Tree, which is the other name that we cover, the ARR was at about 5,000 odd. Now, given the fact that in this year you had G20 plus in Q3, you will have the festive season come up, which will again coincide with World Cup. I think a double-digit rate hikes are something which one can expect, and that will fuel the rally in hotel stocks.
Let's shift focus to QSR stocks, as that sector will also stand to gain, especially in the third quarter, which is seasonally a strong quarter for the sector on the back of good festive demand, and now of course the World Cup to add to that. Stocks like Westlife Food World, Jubilant Foodworks, Restaurant Brands Asia, which have a strong product mix and various price points, are sure to attract more consumers. Let's not forget food aggregators, Zomato, as well as payment gateways like Paytm, which tend to see an increased order as well as transactions during match days.
In the similar breath, I think QSR, what we've seen in the past and as an historical trend, once these sporting events start coming through, I think a lot of these food deliveries also start getting back in action, and that's been an historical trend. Typically, they're going to be day-night matches, and therefore I think QSR players like Devyani, which probably might continue doing well because the numbers were really good even in the past quarter. Something like a Westlife can continue doing well.
Another beneficiary could be beverage companies, as sales of beverages, especially those enjoyed while watching sports, tends to increase. The likes of a Varun Beverage, which is the PepsiCo distributor, could be in focus and can benefit from the World Cup through its increased soft drink sales, promotional campaigns and of course potential partnerships. Let's also shine those floodlights on transportation and travel companies, which is sure to see a surge in demand as well. For instance, Interglobe Aviation, the parent company of Indigo Airlines, is seeing a 150% uptick in flight prices on days and routes where India is playing a match as compared to a week prior to the match day. And while not everyone will be able to afford a flight, the other feasible option is that of a train. So IRCTC can be also making in good gains, lapping up on that 20% gains the stock has already seen in the last 6 months. Even online travel aggregators like Make My Trip, Thomas Cook, Yatra Online, Ease My Trip are actually gearing up for this 46-day sporting event. Make My Trip, in fact, is going one step ahead and adding a new feature on its app that will reflect the distance of the accommodation from the cricket stadium of their particular city. So how much of these stocks will really score during the World Cup season will be known only post November 19th, after which that final scorecard of these shares can be seen.